Hello out there. First, I'd like to welcome my 4 new subscribers whose names didn't show up. I welcome and thank you. Well, to get the housekeeping out of the way, one of the 2 pipes only smoke around once or twice a year. Of course, one of my Mershams. Yeah, the Grim Reaper. I only smoke around October, maybe Halloween itself. And I'm smoking some Cult Blood Red Moon. Yeah, both my little Mershams. I smoke aromatics since I don't smoke either one of my Mershams that often. Well, it'll take a while before it'll ever have that golden amber brown color. The looks of it, it's going to be years. Well, today I'm going to talk about just a little bit about horror fiction movies, since it's that time of year. Yes, I used to read a lot of horror fiction a long time ago when I was younger. I did read a lot of Stephen King's. Started when I was 13, and it went on for quite a while. I also read quite a few of Peter Straub's, some of Clive Barker's. Yeah, that man goes for a lot of blood and guts. And Ramsey Campbell, and some have only put out like just one book. And I have read a couple of short stories, Shirley Jackson's. Because one of them was I had in school, and that was the lottery. I don't even know if they really do a lot of literature and English classes anymore. Yes, and I used to watch horror movies. I still do every once in a while. No, I can't forget. I have read one of the classics. Besides Edgar Allan Poe, I've read one of the old classics, Frankenstein. It didn't take me long to go through that classic book. I have yet to read Dracula. I get that's on my do list. Now, as far as movies, yeah, anybody that likes a horror movie likes horror movies, or likes watching them every so often. They have their favorites. And so do I. Yeah, I did like The Exorcist. I haven't seen the remake yet. Hellraiser was one of my favorites. Science fiction horror, Alien. Alien was another one. I did like a lot of the old Hammer Studio films. I guess when it comes to more of the classic tales, or something related to the classic tales, Hammer Studios was it for me. I remember the first one I seen was Curse of the Werewolf. If I remember, it was Oliver Reed who played the werewolf. My mom took my brothers and I to the drive-in one night. I guess she was bored. Dad was out to sea at that time. And they were showing like 3 movies in a row. And the first one was Curse of the Werewolf. Yeah, there were some that were just downright cheesy, but some of them were okay. I could say I'm all right with them. Like The Blob. Yeah, we watched that a few weeks back on, I guess, YouTube. My wife remembers that. She didn't even have, she just heard it. She already knew what it was. She told me she seen that at the drive-in when it came out. Steve McQueen. Uh, and there's some of them that they're more. There's one author. He's more well known for science fiction, but my book, he's a better writer of horror stories. That's Ray Bradbury. Although one of my favorite his science fiction works, I guess a dystopia, is Fahrenheit 451. But one of my favorite books of horror fiction was excuse me a second, and it's still in my collection. It's a collection of short stories called The October Country. I need to reread that. Oh, I had a lot of great short stories in there. Matter of fact, when it came to watching a movie at the drive-in, that was the last thing I seen was a horror movie. Went with my cousin and my brother. We watched Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh boy. Got good old drive-in. That is some memories now. I know some of y'all out there have got some memories of the drive-in. And if you're done what my wife's friends done when she was a kid, they'd see some of their friends like in the truck or whatever in her floorboard, try to get them in for free. I know a couple of people out there have done this. You remember those old drive-in speakers built like tanks, and you had to hang them from your window, and in a hurry to get out at the end of the movie, some people would forget, and there they go, driving off, snapping a cord to it. It's a good thing the cord was weak. Otherwise you would have took out your window with that big old speaker, and probably didn't realize it. They forgot it until they got home. I thought I'd do this video as a little part of it was a shout out. Gary Volden in a way gave her a shout out, and I started listening to her stories on her channel. And the lady can tell a wonderful story. She does a lot of the old classics, and she has I love her own original stories. I'd like to give a shout out to Miss Worm. And no, she's not a pipe smoker, as far as I know. If you love a good story, drop it and pay her a visit. Alright. I'll be back as soon as I can with another video before the wind picks up out here. Thank y'all for dropping in.